Halloween is just 5 days away, and there are safety tips to keep in mind as children are out trick-or-treating.
Yeah, certainly a lot to talk about here. Joining us in the studio, Sergeant Brian Pennings from the CHP. We always appreciate you coming here to talk about so many interesting safety things. What are some safety tips for drivers out there? Because I think this is the night of the year where you have the most accidents when it comes to people getting hit.
Well, unfortunately, I've been to a few tragedies that have happened on Halloween, 100% preventable. But as drivers are concerned, first of all, don't drink and drive. That's simple. And have a higher vigilance, because there's extreme possibility that you're going to have pedestrians in or about the roadway.
And you know, a lot of those kids are dressed in costumes. You know, it's a little chaotic. What are some safe practices for parents as kids head out there on Halloween?
Well, first of all, you want to make sure that they're highly visible. Visibility is everything. So, so keep that in mind when you pick your children's costumes. Also, one thing that's become very popular over the last recent years is the thing called trunk or treat, where there's off-street parking facilities where people bring cars, they decorate their cars, and you just walk around to the trunks of these cars and whatnot. And the parents are like it because they don't have to walk miles and miles between houses, and the kids like it because they get a lot of candy real quick.
Right, you don't have to go too far. Are
Right.
there any things that people can do to their costumes? Right, somebody might pick a particular costume that's to say something that's dark. You know, so what can they do?
And that's obvious. You want to refrain, if you're going to be out or near the roadway, refrain from dark costumes. But one thing parents sometimes overlook is masks. If your child has a mask on, their visibility is very obscured, especially their peripheral vision. So make sure you keep that in mind if your child's wearing a mask, that they don't have the best visibility, and keep a close eye on them.
Is there something you can put on a costume or a bag, or maybe carry around your phone with a light on it, for example, just to kind of give that
or reflectors?
Yes, we have those items. We give them away at these safety pins. We have slap bracelets that are reflectorized, and we have flashing lights and whatnot. But you can go to a local store and pick those up as well.
You know, you talked about those parking lots where they bring all the vehicles in, and you know, kids do that. But what are really the best places for people to go trick-or-treating?
Well, if you don't do, well, obviously those are the safest. But if you have to go to a neighborhood, try to do one that has sidewalks, and you're not forced to walk in the roadway. You want to be off the roadway if at all possible. If you find yourself in a situation where you have to be on the roadway, always make sure you're walking facing oncoming traffic. So if there's an emergency ahead, you can jump out of the way and take evasive action.
Do you have
Also well lit too,
yeah.
right?
Yes. Yeah, the lights certainly help. Do you have any advice for folks who have a stroller or a wagon that they want to pull on a
Halloween? This poses a problem sometimes, and parents don't foresee this. If you have to take evasive action, if you're on the roadway with a wagon or stroller, it's very difficult to do so. So in addition to walking against traffic, you can put reflectors or flashing lights, but at a minimum, at least have a flashlight with you, so you can try to get the attention of an oncoming driver if you don't think they see you.
You know, you mentioned you've been to all types of tragedies on Halloween. It's really up to everyone, but the drivers, I mean, you're on the road. Expect kids to dart out or expect something. Just drive cautiously, right?
So yes, in addition to the DUI and the vigilance, maximize your lateral space cushion. You know, don't be driving against the shoulders of parked cars or whatnot. Be out towards the middle of the roadway. Maximize your lateral space cushion so that it gives you a greater possibility of avoiding a collision if something were to occur in front of you.
Yeah, being extra vigilant was the key there. Just be smart, both as a pedestrian or as a driver.
It's an exciting time. It kicks off the holiday season, and it's an exciting time for children and families. We want everybody to be safe.
Yeah. One little thing, you know, turn on the light on your phone. You know, you walk around with that on.
That'll work as well.
Everybody has a phone.
Yes, indeed. All right, Brian, thank you so much. Appreciate the insight as always. A lot of good advice as folks get ready for Monday night.
Exactly.
Halloween.
It's coming. And even this weekend, there's a lot of stuff going on even then.
Absolutely. And you can go to our website to see more rules of the road and the conversations that we've had.